In this video, we will take a deep and structured look at Shani, or Saturn, the most feared and most misunderstood planet in Vedic astrology. Saturn is the planet of karma, time, discipline, responsibility, and endurance. While many people approach Shani with fear, our goal here is understanding, because when Saturn is understood correctly, he becomes one of the greatest teachers and long term benefactors in a chart. In this series, we will discuss Saturn's nature, his ownership of houses, his placement in different signs and houses, his aspects, conjunctions, transits, and the well known Sade Sati cycle. In addition to these foundational topics, we have also included several advanced and rarely discussed placements of Saturn that are not commonly explained in most resources. This presentation is designed to serve as a long term reference, whether you are studying a specific Saturn transit, revisiting Saturn's dasha effects, or even returning to the Shani Bija mantra during difficult phases. Because Saturn is the lord of persistence and karma, we sincerely encourage you to watch or listen to this presentation in its entirety. Understanding Saturn itself is a form of tapasya. This awareness can place you on the correct karmic path, help with self improvement, and significantly reduce the harshness of Saturn's lessons. Saturn does not demand perfection, he demands sincerity, effort, and accountability. From personal observation, I have seen people with very strong Saturn placements completely collapse, financially, physically, and emotionally, because they ignored Saturn's discipline. At the same time, I have also seen people with weak or even debilitated Saturn placements pass through Sade Sati or Saturn Dasha periods relatively unscathed. The difference is not the chart alone. The difference is patience, discipline, humility, service, ethical conduct, and consistent effort. These qualities are what truly please Saturn. Saturn is immensely powerful. He is the final disposer of karma, and no one is beyond his influence. Even great beings have felt Saturn's weight. Traditional stories tell us that Lord Shiva himself acknowledged Saturn's power, and that the great and virtuous King Vikramaditya suffered immensely during his Sade Sati due to ego and arrogance. He lost his kingdom, his limbs, his reputation, and was even accused of crimes he did not commit. Only after surrendering his ego and understanding Saturn's role in karmic justice did his fortunes return, and he eventually regained everything he had lost. Similarly, King Dasharatha, the father of Lord Rama, approached Saturn with humility and devotion when Saturn threatened to bring hardship to his kingdom. Through sincere prayer, Saturn was pleased, and the kingdom was protected during Dasharatha's reign. The Dasharatha Kruta Shani Stotram, which we will reference later, remains one of the most powerful hymns associated with Saturn even today. Before we begin the technical portions of this presentation, a brief housekeeping note. Many of our viewers are new to Vedic astrology and have asked for a high level overview to better contextualize the material that follows. In simple terms, Vedic astrology analyzes life using two main components. The first is the birth chart, calculated from your date, time, and place of birth. This chart is divided into 12 sections called houses, mapped onto the 360-degree zodiac belt. The sign rising on the eastern horizon at birth is called the Lagna, or ascendant, and from this point, the 12 houses are calculated. Each house represents specific areas of life, such as health, career, relationships, wealth, and spiritual growth. The second component is time, represented through planetary periods called dasha and bhukti, as well as ongoing planetary movements known as transits or gochara. The birth chart shows what is possible in a lifetime, while dasha systems show when certain events are likely to unfold. Transits activate or modify these results further. Together, these systems form the predictive framework of Vedic astrology. There are many additional layers, such as divisional charts, planetary strength systems like Shadbala, and transit evaluation tools like Ashtakavarga. But for now, we will assume you have access to your basic birth chart and dasha details. With that foundation in place, we will now return to our main subject. In this presentation, we will explore Saturn's characteristics, his role as a karmic teacher, his effects through ownership and placement, his transits and Sade Sati, and finally, the correct remedies and mantras to work with Saturn constructively. We hope this knowledge proves useful, transformative, and empowering. Let us begin.